In order to facilitate the understanding and appreciation of the concept of Varna, the caste system of the Hindu faith better, as presented in the Bhagavad Gita, we reviewed the evolution of the caste system across 4 or 5 videos, focusing on the evolution of the system right from the ancient period of the Vedas to the Middle Ages. First of all, as we discussed earlier, we find in the Rig Veda, the most ancient scripture of the Hindu faith, the Purusha Sukta in the 10th canto, 10th mandal, that talks of the cosmic form of God from which the 4 different famous Varnas or castes emerged in the Hindu faith. From his mouth arose the Brahmins, the people who control the scriptures, who study the scriptures, know about what is Dharma, what is Dharma, what is ethical, what is unethical, and they also write the scriptures. So they arose from the mouth. From the arms of the cosmic form arose the Kshatriyas, the warriors in the ruling class. From the thighs arose the mercantile and the agriculturist class called Vaishyas, and from the feet arose the Shudras or the service class. Now, the Purusha Sukta does not suggest that this actually took place at a particular point of time simultaneously. But this is what is presumed by many, if not all. If they arose simultaneously, what were the names of those Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Shudras, and the Vaishyas, and their wives' names? Nobody knows because it's not found anywhere in any of the established scriptures. Contrary to this theory of simultaneous creation of the 4 Varnas right at the beginning, is the theory that the caste or the Varnas evolved over a period of time historically based on the needs of the society, occupational needs. But before I come to this theory, let me tell you that there are 2 kinds of creations of living beings. The living beings were created in 2 ways by the deity, the divinity Brahma, who was created by God himself to create the universe and the living beings. So Brahma was one day sitting, according to Bhagavad Purana, that is the 3rd canto or 3rd skandha, 12th chapter. Brahma was sitting one day meditating. He found that suddenly from his body 2 different parts arose. One of them turned into Maharaj Manu, a male, and the other into a woman called Kshatriyas. Now, these were the first biological couple. Before that, all creation by Brahma of living beings was mental, that is called Manasi Srishti. He just thought about them and they appeared before him, like he thought about Saraswati and she appeared before him. He thought about Rudra and Rudra, Shiva, appeared before him. So they were all created through mental acts of Brahma. The mental acts of Brahma also created various rishis like the Sanat Kumaras, the Narad Rishi. And it is the mental act that created Manu and his wife Shatarupa, 2 biological beings for procreation. From there begins the history of mankind. And the Brahmin lineage began there. I will read out the exact wording of the scripture, Bhagavad Purana, in this regard. Manu's son was Garga, from whom Shani was born, and from Shani came Gargya. Although Gargya was a Kshatriya by birth, a Brahmin lineage began from him. So a Brahmin lineage began from Manu's children. Then another lineage of Brahmins also began. Mahavira had a son named Durit-Kshaya. Durit-Kshaya had 3 sons, Trayaruni, Kavi, and Tirashkaruni. All 3 of them became Brahmins. So this account shows, and this is not the only one, by the way, in many scriptures we'll find such utterances, shows that the Varnas arose historically in time, depending on the occupational needs, the growing needs of the society.